If your definition of true Christian is someone who is actually saved and redeemed by a risen Christ, then I fully admit that I was not a true Christian.
G-Man, to read your Bible and do what it says.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. And today, got an interesting show for you today. I want to welcome everybody who took time out of their busy schedule to watch this particular stream. And if I were you, if you're not sniping me, I would definitely get around to sniping me today, because what I'm going to be doing here today, because we got some funny stuff that I know a lot of you have not seen. In fact, it's so funny, that some of you better not be eating or drinking anything when you actually see it. So anyway, welcome to the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel, the channel where we deal with reality, and we do not deal with fairy tales. We don't deal with imaginations, and we don't make stuff up like some other YouTube channels on here where they assume things are true instead of actually finding out whether or not those things are true. And today, I hope Shanny for Christ, or Shanny rather, and Rev is actually watching. Because as of today, September 21st, 2022, there are no more Galaxy Dream rules. Do you know what that means? When you go on Twitch and you run your mouth and you say something, you're going to get a response. You go on YouTube and you say something that I deem to be, something that needs to be responded to, I'm going to respond, because I'm not there in person to say anything. And if I was, I definitely would. And I'm going to be responding for the first time to Shanny, and I'm going to do this via Twitch. All right. So that's the first thing we're going to do. The second half of this, we're going to be laughing at Dragnet. And like I said, if you haven't seen this video, then I'm going to let you guys take a look at involving our resident troll. You are going to miss a good one. This one was kind of funny. I was actually going to schedule a show. I literally was going to get every Christian I knew on YouTube that this man's ever screwed over before, and I was going to show them this video so that they can all see that I was right about that man. All right, but we'll save that for last. First and foremost, I've been itching to do this for summer today. I've only knew about this video for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So I saw what Shanny said about me on Twitch, and I'm going to respond to it. And as you know, on this YouTube channel, I take no prisoners. So let's take a look at what Shanny said on this particular thing of Twitch here. All right, as a matter of fact, should I just play it, maybe? Should I play it, or should I screen share? Not screen share. Some stupid ads don't come on. So let's go to it real quick. Oh, by the way, if I don't give you the link and you come in here and try to come in the room, you're not going to get broadcasted. So just don't waste your time. I'm not going to broadcast you. All right. If I make the link available and you want to come in, then I'll let you come in. But once you see the link and you try to come in, and I don't give you an invite, and I get it, and I see you, I'm going to ban you from the channel. So I'm just letting you know that now. So let's and some people want to be banned because it's a badge of honor for YouTube trolls. Hold on. It's a badge of honor. It's a badge of honor for YouTube trolls. What I'm going to do, ladies and gents, I'm going to play the video in its entirety. It's a short video. I think she made like a 6-minute video or something like that. And you're all going to be able to hear what she said. Not everything on Twitch she said about me I'm going to be responding to, because I can call her up on the phone and do that. But I'm going to do this one very publicly because of what she said here. So let's go to this. I'm going to mute. The next person you're going to hear is Shanny for Christ.
Anymore. I don't know. Am I on Twitch? Yeah, I'm talking. They see me. So yeah, Fiona, Striking G-Man, Harmony, Love. Yeah. And I'm just going to continue to laugh because I love God's sense of humor at the end of the day. And I'll always love God's humor at the end of the day because God is awesome. Okay? God is awesome, and he'll let you know certain things by certain things that happen. This Fiona thing, Fiona saved G-Man. You better recognize that she's saved by the Lord Jesus Christ. I've always thought so. I've talked to her on a spiritual sense. So have you.
She has a testimony that I heard, yeah. I never questioned her ever.
So, love your sister.
Yeah.
Stop picking on her. And be nice to Jules and Bert Toast, G-Man.
Yeah.
Because even though they're little fucking brats,
right?
They're still your sisters.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And if you show them love, I'm sure they'll reciprocate and show you love as well. And stop being sexist. It's annoying. Like, really fucking annoying. The sexism. Like, she's female. She's not going to be able to talk to me. Like, dude, I fucking talk to you. You can push the vagina titty card all you want, but we still have voices. And if you tell us to shut up, we'll just get louder. Sisterhood first, ladies. Sisterhood first. Always, man. Always. Why do I say sisterhood first? Because in the Bible, it is said we are the weaker vessels. And since the stronger vessels want to attack the weaker vessels, well, I think the weaker vessels should all get together and protect each other from the stronger vessels. Don't you think, G-Man? Or you could read Romans 16, where it says, greet your sisters. Do your job. Do the Bible. Read the Bible and do what it says. G-Man. Not attack your sisters because they're being little vicious brats right now. They've always been little vicious brats. I think since the beginning of time, they've been vicious little brats. Because they have not learned to grow up and become women and support women. They want to tear down women. That's why they're little girls still. They're not grown-ass women. When they start realizing to protect women, to be strong for other women, then they will be women. But until they don't, and they continue to attack women, they're just going to be little girls. Little girls in high school with their little cliques. But they will grow up. Everyone grows up. Everyone grows up. And if you're complaining about me wearing the same thing over and over again, just realize I don't have a lot of money. Do you want me to go naked? Would you rather me go naked, or do you want me to have clothes on? I'm just wondering, which one? Which one? I mean, if you want to buy me clothes so you can see me in a different shirt, I will accept that. I'll be like, okay, girl gets to go fucking shopping.
Torrid Hall.
But until then, you're just going to have to get used to my uniform. Oh, well. It's what I have. Unless you want me to go naked. And I don't think that'll work with Twitch. I don't think, they want the nipples covered, but I'm going to need like big old freaking plates in order to cover my nipples. So I don't know if that's like, maybe the Jeffree Star palette, there you go. I'm like fucking Madonna. You know what I mean? Fucking Madonna. Anyway, you're probably too fucking young to actually understand what I'm fucking referencing, do you? All you little fucking small little poops thinking you know the fucking thing. I'm better than everyone else. Yeah, I used to think that too until I realized that I'm just white trash. So, I mean, oh yeah, Hurricane Fiona striking G-Man's people in Jamaica. Be nice to your sister. Peace and Maranatha. Man.
Okay, so let's talk about what we just got finished listening to here for a moment. So Shanny believes, at least this is what I gather from all of this. And Shanny, I hope you're watching this because you're about to learn something here, okay? Let me get this straight here. You believe that because I made statements about women on this particular YouTube channel, you believe that God sent a hurricane. that God sent a hurricane to attack Jamaica, where some of my family lives. You believe that God sent a hurricane to attack Jamaica because of the statements that I made about women on this particular YouTube channel. Let's go over some of the things that I said on here, Shanny, and then we'll get to you in a minute, okay? Number one, actually, you know what? Let's not even go to all of that. I got a different way I'm gonna go about doing this. You told me to be loving and respectful towards Jules and towards Burnt Hoe, right? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Burnt Toast. You want me to be nice to Burnt Toast, and you want me to be nice to Jules. Let me see something here. 3 days ago, Jules sent me porn, male genitalia to my Skype. Let me see something here. Burnt Toast violated my privacy on here on multiple occasions with the help of Gentleman Pioneer and others here on YouTube. And by the way, GP, if you're watching this and you don't like me saying that, maybe you should keep our phone calls between me and you and not use a sock account to try to give information to these people. And I dare you to say you don't do that. I dare you to say you don't do that. But anyway, let's get into it now, right? So, Shanny, if there's a hurricane going on, as a matter of fact, is there a hurricane going on over there? Like I said, I recently saw this video here, guys. I just recently saw this. Let me see something here. Hurricane in Jamaica. Let's just see if this is even true, first and foremost, because Shanny be smoking those herbs. Let me see. Causing brain. Oh, okay. So that's 2 years ago. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't see nothing recent about no hurricane. Let me see something here. Hurricane in Jamaica. Let's see something here. I don't see nothing about no hurricane in Jamaica or anything like that. But let's just say hypothetically speaking, that was happening, Shanny. That would be stupid because some of the things, not all of it, but some of the things that I say about women on my YouTube channel, the majority of it is biblical. See, the reason why people like yourself and other women on here get upset about some of the things that I say on here is because you got this mentality that how can I put this? You see, most women got problems with submitting to men's headship. We all know about this. That's why feminism exists. Well, actually, the real reason feminism exists, at least one of the main reasons, is to destroy the fabric of our society so they can introduce communism to this country. But that's a topic for another day. But it exists because people like you, Shanny, don't know how to submit. You don't like to submit to men, the leadership of men. Now, in my case, you ain't got no choice. But as far as Rev goes, you should probably, if you practice a little bit more, it's a little bit more, saying, yes, honey, yes, dear, we're going to follow your vision, dear. If you did that a little bit or you would understand why I'm doing what I'm doing on my channel concerning this particular topic. You need to learn how to submit. Now, you also said that Fiona was a Christian, and I do believe I heard the Revster in the background. That's right, I said Revster. I made that up, okay? I heard the Revster in the background say, oh yeah, I heard she got a testimony. You know, Jim Jones got a testimony too. He was out there preaching before he gave everybody that arsenic, believing that the UFOs is going to come and get them. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of people out there with testimonies. Creflo Dollar's got a testimony. You going to tell me he's a Christian? If you believe he's a Christian, go donate to him. And go see if you get your money back to 200 fold the way he be talking about it. Perhaps you think Benny Hinn's a Christian because he has a testimony. Well, what about the Pope who says that Jesus Christ was a failure? He has a testimony too. A testimony does not mean that you're a believer. Okay, let's get that out the way right now. All right, Fiona, the Fiona that you and I are talking about, is a Roman Catholic. A Roman Catholic who believes in a secular society, who believes that if she makes a YouTube video and say, I just have faith and I don't believe that anyone can prove that God exists, then that makes her saved. I can play both of you out, especially you, Shanny, by going to XX Archive if I want. Not XX Archive, I'm sorry, Fundy Archive, my bad. I can go to Fundy Archive to show everybody what you said about Fiona. I can take you back to some of your old videos, see what you said about Fiona. The Gooser. No, Shanny. She's Catholic. That's what she is. She ain't no Christian, but she is Catholic, and they're not the same thing. All right. Some of the ignorant people in here that don't know nothing about don't know nothing about the Protestant Reformation and don't know nothing about Roman Catholicism is going to sit here and argue with me. But again, for those of us in the know, we know the difference. Now, Fiona is in Christendom. Christendom is a conglomeration of everybody on the planet who claims they know Jesus. But what did Jesus himself say? Jesus said that not everyone who says unto me, Lord, Lord, is going to enter the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and only people who don't read their Bibles and don't really study don't understand these things. Don't get on here talking like they're experts and everything and whatnot. Say it's my doctrine and this, that, and the other. But if you start asking them to start teaching and breaking this stuff down, I really don't know. If you don't know, then you shouldn't be talking about it. This is stricter judgment for those of us who teach. All right. So, I believe that's in the book of James, if I'm not mistaken. So, you're wrong about that, Shanny. Now, if you're telling me to love Burnt Toast is presently trying to make sure you never receive your little ones ever again. You want me to love on that? You want me to start giving her thumbs ups? You want me to start sharing her videos? Do you want me to start complimenting her and how and all of her illegal criminal activities that she's doing on her YouTube channel? Do you want me to give her a round of applause as they are trying desperately hard to find out where you are and how they can possibly harm you? Do you want me to give her a round of applause for that? Or are you going to stop being so stupid and ignorant and actually go look at her YouTube channel and go see what she's actually saying? Now, I would have said this to your face, but there's some distance between the two of us. You know that. So, Rev, you said that you believe that Fiona is a believer. So I assume that you believe the Pope is a believer. Because here's the thing. 1 minute you'll get on YouTube and you'll say one thing about the Catholic Church and about Catholics and all of them. The next minute, Shanny will say something and boom, you just totally contradict what you just said in your previous videos. You want to have this discussion? I can put the link out there. You can come in and we can talk about this live and on air if you want. I want to get this myth. I want to destroy this myth that exists that says you're my master. Trust me, you won't last long because I know how to find Fundy Archive. I know what you guys said in the past. That's why I love Fundy Archive. I love XX and XX Archive and all these other silly. They got everything that you guys have ever said on their on their YouTube channels. If you said it, they got it. Now, unfortunately, they did some trickery and some editing to what you guys said, but I'm pretty sure I can find something that you said in context regarding this. And plus, I wouldn't even have a serious conversation about that on this channel anyway. That's a topic I want to have on my G-Man channel where I can hold you accountable in front of other believers. So no, I do not share the opinion that Fiona is a Christian. I think Fiona is a Catholic. I think that when you meet her in person, she can be a nice Catholic. I finally bought into the idea that the woman has a PhD, even though she doesn't act like she has one. But I'll just put it to you this way. You're wrong, Shanny. She ain't no believer. And she ain't no believer because some hurricane named Fiona hit Jamaica. Sorry, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. You also said a couple of other things on your Twitch channel about how you don't condone anything that I've said on this YouTube channel. Well, the problem is that if you actually dig on this channel a little bit and you look at what I was saying in the beginning when I started exposing these hypocrites on here, apparently you don't agree that with some of the ways I've been when I was defending you. Every video I got on here is not defending you. I do take some shots at you. But so what you're basically saying is that when I was defending you, I'm wrong about those things. I can make a whole bunch of YouTube shorts and say Shanny doesn't agree with this. And when you start hearing me say that you feed your kids, you don't agree that you feed your kids? Didn't know that. Okay. Perhaps you don't agree with you actually being a decent mother. You don't agree with that? Really? Wait till the trolls get a hold of that one. You can make a whole funny movie out of that one. You should probably do some investigative work before you get on here and start talking about what you agree with and what you don't agree with, and be specific about what you're talking about. It's not difficult. It ain't difficult at all. Okay. Now, when I love on Burnt Toast, even though you did speak about her a little bit accurately on your YouTube channel, on your Twitch channel, I got this soundbite. I play this to be funny and whatnot, but I'm not going to play the whole thing about the holes in his house. But I want you to hear about this claim that she made about me. And at this, I'm not going to love on because this is not true.
So if you're female, apparently the way that he thinks that you should do it, the moral, quote unquote, moral way that he thinks that you should go about building your channel is to get on camera and, quote, show your body. And yeah, G-Man, couple things. No one is jealous of you. Let's list the ways, shall we? You're homeless. You bounce around from.
Okay, so Burnt Toast, I meant to tell you this. You got something on your face there. You might want to get a rag or something, perhaps some Raid or something, and get that off your face. But anyway, with that being said, Burnt Toast, Shanny, said that I was homeless. Burnt Toast was trying to make it sound like I was a grifter. She openly and willfully got on here and decided to make up some story and tell these people. Now, we both know that none of that trash is true, right? But she's on here saying that that I'm homeless. Should I love on that? So according to Shanny for Christ, I should go, Burnt Toast, you're doing a phenomenal job. Come here, let me give you a little hug. Oh, you go. You right, the G-Man homeless, even though that's not true. Oh, you right, G-Man's a grifter. Oh, no, that's not true. But is that what you're telling me to do? To love on them? Telling me to love on them? Maybe I should go to her YouTube channel where she's obsessed with making sure you never get your kids again. Did you hear that? She never wants you to get your kids again. I strongly suggest you have CPS. Watch her YouTube channel. Okay? They need to watch her YouTube channel because that little Jezebel is breaking more laws than oh my goodness gracious. That's just one dumb sponge. I'll put it to you that way. That's one dumb piece of bread. You know what I mean? But just have them watch her YouTube channel because even they will laugh at her. There's a lot of that stuff that she says on her YouTube channel is just straight stupid. You know what I mean? So it's not even worth. I mean, I did get mad. Don't get me wrong when she did what she did with me, but I got other ways of dealing with people on here now. But yeah, Shanny. This is the thing. If you don't like what I say about women on here and you're a feminist, you can go on your YouTube channel and you can talk about why you disagree with me in a respectful manner. And you can go in here and you can talk about how feminism is great and empowerment of women, fight the power and all other mess and whatnot. But you do understand the reality of the matter is whether you want to admit this or not. And I ain't afraid to say this publicly. You are under subjection to a man, and that man is not even Rev, it's me. Just try to remember that when you want to get on here, fight the power, women empowerment, women empowerment. Women empowerment hasn't been doing very well now, has it? Now, I'm going to stop there because the next few things I would say would be absolutely brutal, and I'm not going to go there. But like I said, let's just women empowerment, you know, fight the power, fight the power. Yeah, fight the power. Let's see how that goes. Yep. Until then, shh. Anyway, let's go to the next video. Now, ladies and gents, a lot of you saw what we're going to take a look at here today. A lot of you saw it, and some of you did not. How many of you remember when Dragnauct Silvis came to my YouTube channel? How many of you remember when I brought up the truthfully Trisha discussion with Dragnauct? I don't think a lot of you actually saw that stream. So luckily, there are a lot of archive people out there. This is why I love the archive people, because I am saying I like them for a lot more reasons than they think. See, for the longest time, where's this video? Oh wow, the archives got the whole world on here. Drag channels on here, Burnt Toes is on here. Like you guys got enemies that's got your entire channels on there. Y'all need to do some searches under your names or whatever. Like everything is there. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow, look at all these little goodies. But I didn't have to go to those archives. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because now, right now, I have the truthfully, and by the way, I do have to say this about truthfully Trisha. That is one hot woman. And she is definitely my type. That is for sure. But although a couple of things. Time out. Hold on a minute. I gotta clarify a few things before I go any further with that. Number one, she's a bit how can I put this? Blunt. She is is the word promiscuous? And she you know what? I'll keep my opinion to myself. As far as looks go, she's all right with me. But anyway, Dragnauct Silvis went on that YouTube channel. And remember how I teased him about how he goes about picking up women? I want everybody to take a look at how Dragnauct behaved when he went on this channel. The fact that GP never reviewed this, the fact that GP never saw this, the fact that Vecco never saw it. On the real, y'all don't know how funny this was when I first saw it. Because believe it or not, who was the one who told me about this? Because I know Shanny went on the channel, and then a Drag went on there, right? And then a Rev told me about. And I looked at this. I was crying so hard, I think I peed my pants. I was laughing that hard at this. I don't think I'm gonna laugh that hard now because I haven't seen this a million times. But I'm gonna keep watching this whenever I feel down. And I feel like I've been beaten. I'm going to go watch this. It makes me feel a little better. It makes me feel great. Because I'm not the only one who sees through this man's facade. You understand what I'm saying, Drag? If you're watching this, this is a gift from me to you, man. There's a lot of stuff I could put on here. That's a heck of a lot more embarrassing than this. But I'm starting off with this because I thought this was kind of funny. All right. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to mute my microphone. We're going to listen to this entire exchange. Mind you, there's some lady responding to this mess on here. Her name is, what's her name on here? Bit of Everything. That's her name. Bit of Everything. That's her YouTube channel. If you want to go subscribe to her YouTube channel, it's Bit of Everything. She has about 436 subscribers. You know what? Bit of Everything. I'm gonna give you a sub. I'm gonna hit all here. Now you got 437. Because I sub. All right, so support this lady. But unfortunately, this lady's bad mouthing Shanny. So I ain't got nothing to do with that. So Shanny don't want me defending her. Shanny doesn't agree with what I say on his channel. So I'm not going to say nothing about it. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. So until Shanny publicly apologizes and Shanny says, you know what, G-Man, you need to say something. Teach her a lesson. But anyway, let me share this video so that you guys can see this here. Dragnauct Silvis versus Truthfully Trisha. Like I said, this lady hot. I heard she was on Dr. Phil. Wait a minute, hold on. I have to stop that screen share. I gotta mute. Yeah, she was on Dr. Phil, but we'll talk about all of that later. Let me just get to this.
more heated. And the more it went on, the guys, it's me. It's been so long since I've done one of these, I almost forgot how to do it. It seems like truthfully Trisha has befriended Shanny for Christ, and people are like trying to warn Trisha about Shanny. Different things about how first, like that she is going to use and abuse her. And people also are showing her the video of how she left her place. And Trisha is sticking up for her. I don't know why they showed her the video. I don't know what the point was of that. But Trisha's sticking up for her. And as it went on, and the more Trisha stuck up for her, the more things people were saying about her. So I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to skip some parts and show you some more parts. And she kept getting more and more heated. And the more it
of all you stupid trolls on the fucking internet who have.
I'm going to show you someone who has known Shanny and interacted with her for like 10 years or something. And he came on to try to explain. I think she invited him, and she won't let him say one word. There he is, man of the hour. He knows more about her. He's the one who knows the most, except for her mom and dad.
Can you hear?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Look at her.
I can hear you. Who are you?
Oh, just a quick correction to a bit of everything. I actually know more about Shanny than Broke Nut Silvers does. As a matter of fact, I've always known more about Shanny than Broke Nut Silvers does. It's hilarious how this con man has gotten on here and convinced you guys he knows so much. If a guy just starts a YouTube channel and starts talking about somebody, apparently they know so much about you. Please. The lady making the video is delusional, but that's not even what's funny. The funny part is the dialogue between Truthfully Trisha and Dragnet. Like I said, this is a hot babe, and I want to see how Drag's going to talk to this hot babe. I thought this was hilarious.
You.
Okay, that's why I was asking. I am Dragnauct. Hi, how are you? I've been encountering Shanny for quite some time.
Hold on. Who
What?
are you and where are you from and how many people are subscribed to your channel?
I'm Dragnauct. I'm originally from Louisiana, and I got 8K subs or something. I don't really track that.
Oh, you're just a
Why does that
small
matter?
channel?
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm too busy being a scientist and actually doing something in my life. Sorry.
You're a scientist. Oh.
Yeah. No,
wow.
actually, I just cosplay as one.
So in the very beginning here, he comes in the room. He doesn't introduce himself. He doesn't be a gentleman. He doesn't talk about his channel. He doesn't give her a little bit of a background. The best way to talk to a woman like that when you first meet her is, I'm a scientist and I'm doing something with my life, unlike, you. That's the message that he's sending her. And then you guys wonder why I look at Drag as being extremely stupid. Like Drag is mentally ill stupid when it comes to women. Like he's stupid. But anyway, let's continue. Like I can be a jerk, but trust me, if I wanted to flip this, I'll have Burnt Toes loving G-Man. I'll have Miss Parker loving G. I'll have all of them loving G-Man. Trust me on that. But you do not go in a room and tell somebody, I'm a scientist and I'm doing something with my life. Can you imagine this dude on Blind Date? Oh my God, this guy's stupid. But anyway, let's continue.
loves drama. Obviously, you don't get laid. Hey, Sheldon.
What an attitude.
Obviously, I don't get laid. Obviously, only if you know.
Pretty obvious.
So.
Put on that weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be true. I also have a harem of women too, including my wife.
Oh, really? Oh, so you have a wife and you disrespect women online. So you're a scientist.
Is that what it is? Okay, that's.
God, Drag. Sorry you had to listen to her.
So you.
I'm not sure how having a harem is disrespecting women. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so you heard what he said. She's saying that he's being disrespectful towards women. Apparently, Drag didn't hear what he said to her originally. You know what I mean? And now he's arguing that having a harem of women isn't being disrespectful towards women. Dragnauct, let me explain this to you in like Google Gigi Gaga terms, okay? You are married. You took a sacred vow of marriage to be faithful to your wife. You are on social media claiming not only do you have a wife, but you cheat on her, which is, by the way, well documented over and 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 over again. All right. Yeah, I think you're being disrespectful towards women, but let's continue.
So you're a scientist who just goes online and talks shit about people.
I review a multitude of people. People give their opinions about others online, and so I sort of do the same. It's kind of how the YouTube thing works.
What kind of scientist are you?
I particularly, my background is actually in molecular biology, but right now I'm working sort of as a teaching assistant in a biochemistry lab. So you could say molecular biology and biochemistry.
I think you're in a high school class.
Is that what this looks like?
So he's on Truthfully Trisha's channel, obviously, to try to like, you know, warn her about Shanny or whatever, right? But what kills me about this is that this insecure ogre has to put that coat on, tell everybody for the 100th billionth time what he does for a living, or what he believes he is. And by the way, since Dragnauct considers himself to be a scientist, I guess you're the 5th scientist on YouTube I've absolutely destroyed on here, Drag. I mean, the number keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. Give me a break. And not only is Scientist Mel destroyed by me, not only is, like, I guess On Raw technically would be a scientist if he went to school just like you. Actually, Scientist Sam, and then there's you, and there's, like I said, there's Thunderfoot. Like honestly, guys, just stop it. Nobody cares if you're a scientist. We all know about how you're indoctrinated when you go to school. We all know this. Now, what kind of an idiot talks to a woman like that? And like, it's completely open. Come on. I know you guys don't like me, but even you guys got to think this dude is a nerd. I'm like, honestly, if I was in high school and I witnessed something like that, Drag is the kind of person that would have got jumped in school. Drag is the kind of person that would have been locked up in his locker. Drag is the kind of person, and I'm dead serious about this. Drag is the kind of guy that would have been laughed at every single day. I said, dude, that ain't how you talk to a woman, dude. That ain't how you try to pick somebody up. That's just stupid what you did, dude. Let me give you some pointers. Moron.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't look like a real laboratory to me.
Well, I just said I work at the university, so.
University. Like you're going to dox yourself.
Well, people already know who I am. My real name is Alfred Mims, by the way.
You don't have to dox your real name, you know.
No, people know. It's fine. So just in case you have any questions on whether or not I'm in a high school laboratory.
Okay, so maybe you guys can help me out. Maybe you guys can help me understand something here. Because I went to college. And like I said, just like most guys watching this or whatever, they had the opportunity to talk to girls. I've obviously done the same thing. What kind of a moron approaches a woman like that? Like I'm curious. Drag, how did you meet your wife? How did you meet Miss D? Did you go there and say, I'm in the military, I'm important, you're not? What kind of an idiot are you, dude? Like, honestly. Like you got no game, you ain't got no skill. Listen to me, you can say what you want about me, dude. Most of that stuff that Indigo told you on your YouTube channel, wrong. Most of the stuff that you guys hear on here in a rumor mill about me on here, wrong. And I got way more game than you do. Way more game than you do. Way more game than you do. I turned down more women than Drag had. Let me tell you something. In my YouTube career, I've turned down more women than Drag has subscribers. Like, this dude don't know what he's talking about, dude. He doesn't even know. He don't even know how to do the opener. He doesn't know the middle game, and he don't know the end game. He continually talks about how important he is. He's self-absorbed. He's selfish. He's a narcissist. You know what I mean? And he's been staring in the mirror a little bit too long, smelling his own armpits and everything and whatnot, believing that he's all that in a bag of buffalo wings and whatnot, right? Talking to Truthfully Trisha, person who's actually been on TV. Maybe not for the right reasons, but she's been on TV. Drag is just trying to get noticed. Drag does not have name recognition like Truthfully Trisha does. There's a lot of people in here who knows who she is. Almost no, just about everybody else on YouTube have no clue on who Drag is. Nor do they care about how many years he spent in school. Him going to school doesn't feed the poor. Him going to school doesn't take care of any of our economic problems. Him going to school doesn't take care of anything, the national debt or anything like that. Somebody got to tell this dude the world does not revolve around him. He's like the ultimate narcissist. I think he would have made a better narcissist than Lex Luger did at WrestleMania. Let's continue.
Versus the university one. I'm curious if you could tell a difference.
So what the fuck does that have to do with Shanny?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Such a bitch.
Take your time.
There's no taking my time. You're stalled.
Oh, okay. So are you? So you're curious about my background with Shanny, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she and I actually come from a completely different community. It's called the Great Debate Community, where we like debate religion and science and philosophy and that sort of thing. Shanny was known for making a mockery of herself in more than one way. And so usually it was from a very unique Christian theology that she herself sort of made up. And so she would draw the ire, obviously, of other Christians and as well as non-believers. Now that community is sort of dissolved, we sort of found ourselves into...
What type of, excuse me, what kind of sphere of influence does this community have?
It's an online community. It doesn't really have a sphere of influence. An online community,
like a chat room. So like you guys...
Kind of.
About life.
Do you remember Google Plus?
Out of herself, something like that.
Yeah. The platform Google Plus that used to be connected to YouTube. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, that's where it was mostly based on. So that's why you don't really.
So you never met her in real life. So you never met her in real life.
No.
Did you?
No, I don't want to.
And this is usually where I would defend Shanny, but Shanny doesn't want me to defending her on here. So I'll put it to you this way. How many minutes did they spend talking about Shanny for Christ as opposed to how many minutes Drag talked about what he did for a living and who he was? How many minutes do you think he spent on that as opposed to that? Just curious. Talking to Truthfully Trisha, a woman who was on Dr. Phil. She was on TV. I'm more interested in what she has to say than what Drag has got to say, because some of the things that he said in there was true and a lot of what he said was wrong. Yes, he was, and I want to emphasize the WAS in that. He was part of the Great Debate. Drag wouldn't be back. Drag would not be invited back to the Great Debate if he got on his hands and knees and begged Drag can't debate. Drag don't know how to argue. He can't stay consistent. He contradicts himself all the time, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not educated enough to debate whether or not God exists. He's not educated enough to talk about morality. He's not educated enough to debate evolution and whether or not it's true or not. He's not educated enough to talk about abiogenesis. He's not educated enough to talk about plant science and what in its relation to whether or not God exists or not. Dragnauct's not educated to talk about none of this stuff. And I'm just keeping it real. Okay? I'm part of the great debate community, and I'm a respected member of the great debate community. You atheists can say whatever y'all want. There ain't a topic y'all can bring up that I can't contribute to involving the great debate. However, I can bring up several topics that I don't believe that you guys can talk about. We'll talk about that on Christianity versus atheism in the future, but that's not even what this is about. What this is about, he's in front of a pretty woman, and he doesn't even know how to talk to her. He doesn't know how to get her to say, listen, you know, hi, my name is Drag. My real name is blah, 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 blah. I was affiliated, or I know about Shanny. I have a little bit of experience with her. Can I give you my insight about it? Like there's ways that you go about talking to somebody. Let me tell you something. There's a famous quote that I said on this that I use on this YouTube channel that I heard from somebody a long time ago. And it's, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Let me say this again. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Until you prove you care, nobody can care less about what's going on with you. Period. You imagine me going out there preaching on the street, going out there, hey guys, I'm important, you're not. Repent of your sins. Like you imagine me going out there doing, but that's what Drag is doing with her. He wants her to take him seriously, and he doesn't even know how to get out of Drag's world. You know, Wayne's world, you know what I mean? He can't get out of Drag's world. He's too self-absorbed to do that. Like I said, I'm kind of wondering how, you know, I'm starting to think that Drag met Miss D in an arranged marriage or something like that, because there's no way in the world this guy had any game to get her, unless they both was like you know, Jerry Lewis type nerds or whatever. It was like the big Allosaurus, I thought, you know what I mean? They both was like that, and that's how they met each other or whatever. You know what I mean? But then again, you got some women out there that like guys who appear to be smart. And then when they get married, they're like, oh my God, this guy had me fooled. But anyway, let's continue.
Is that important?
Listening, keep going.
Okay, cool. So you're making remarks, so I'm trying to ask a clarifying question. So along the way, Shanny has a lot of opinions about people that she's never met before, people that she will never meet in real life. But loads of other people, right? So because Shanny decided she wanted to remark on some of our lives, so we started remarking on her life. And so began the back and forth between Shanny and a number of people.
You were a troll.
She would
you
not
two got
let
to
you
back
finish
and forth.
talking.
You got
as usual.
I get, if you want to phrase it that way, sure. It's probably best that you watch some of the exchanges that when we're on a panel.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Truthfully Trisha. Well, one thing I'm very proud of her about is this. She knows that Drag's a troll, and she didn't even watch one of his stupid videos on his channel. He's a YouTube troll. Even she saw it. Even she saw it. He is a troll. I told you, once you get that label, good luck getting rid of it. Let me tell you something. As long as you're known as a troll here, the longer you are on social media known as a troll, the harder it's going to be to establish yourself as being somebody that's important on here. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I work hard to make sure nobody calls me that. Okay. I have, even though Marked by God's not here no more, I can always point to my work there. I can point to my work on GTV, which is no longer here. I can point to the work I do on this channel, because not everything I do on here is to be funny. I got my G-Man channel. I got what I do on Odyssey. I got what I'm going to be doing on Twitch, what I'm going to be doing on BTR, what I'm going to be doing on Podcast One, and various other platforms that I'm going to be going to in the future. When I get on radio, when I actually get my butt on TV, because I'm trying very hard to do what the Atheist Experience is doing, and that's actually get on TV. And I believe that God's going to bless me one day, because I'm not scared to say what needs to be said. And it's usually harder for a person like me to get a TV deal or whatever, but I'm going to get on TV one day and I'm going to let the whole world know what I actually believe. Because when I talk, I say what I believe. I don't get on here and just argue for the sake of arguing. You understand what I mean? If I ever go on TV one time, when anybody's show, not the Atheist Experience, that little puny little show don't count. I'm talking about like, because I've been on that TV show a bunch of times. I'm talking about like when if I ever go on one of these late night shows or whatever, it's over. It's like when I went on The Drunken Peasants. Over. I was over day one. I will be over day one if I ever get on TV. Period. But anyway, as far as the guest goes, let's get back to this embarrassment that Drag put on himself talking to Truthfully Trisha, which he brilliantly figured out that this dude's a YouTube troll. It's very difficult to hide. I mean, once you become a troll, it's like an essence thing with you. It's like you've abandoned reality. You start believing that everything is about you, and your whole life now can. I mean, think about this. As a troll, you care more about my life than I care about yours. As a matter of fact, you care more about my life than you care about your life and the people that's in your life. I'm the most important thing in your life if you're a YouTube troll. Truthfully, Trisha is the most important thing in your life if you're a YouTube troll. Foodie Beauty is the most important thing in that person's life if they're a troll. You can't live without me. You can't go a day without talking about me. Like your world revolves around me. You understand what I'm saying? Not because I say it, but because that's how you display yourself when you're talking to other people. You understand what I mean? So, you know, there's a little planet going around the sun that's called G-Man. Because without me, you're just going to be this little ball just going around in the universe with no life and no purpose. That's how we look at trolls, guys. I'm sorry, but let's continue and look at more of this embarrassment done by Drag.
Like you and I right now. I mean, if you want to call it a fight.
This guy got into an argument with her online.
What?
Dude, just take the coat off. We're not talking to a scientist at this moment. We're talking to a person to person.
Well, I'm in my lab. You actually told me to come in here while I'm technically at work, so I'm giving you an opportunity.
You're not working right now. Take the lab coat off. We're not trying to.
No, I'll leave it on. It's fine. We can talk. It's fine. It's fine. I'll leave it on.
You want to know what's sad? He's college educated and he doesn't even know they're talking past each other. This guy's college educated and he doesn't even know that they're talking past each other, that there's a lag between the two of them, that he started off the conversation on the wrong foot. And he's college educated. I don't go around calling people names on here because I ain't got nothing better to do. Drag. Listen to me, dude. I know a lot of people on YouTube are impressed with you, and that's all fine and well. Congratulations, you got your college degree. You got a nice job. Congratulations. Just don't come to my channel with that, dude, because I'm not impressed with that, dude. Listen to me. The more educated you are, the higher the higher the can I put this? The higher the standard I put on you. You know what I mean? An uneducated person doesn't. Uneducated person has an excuse. You're educated, and you still didn't know that you was talking past that y'all was talking past each other. And then on top of this, after she embarrassed you, you sent your legion, literally thousands of trolls after this poor woman because your insecure butt got owned. Kind of like you did to me when I started talking about you when you unleashed the trolls. Thank God I don't read my emails and I don't look at half this stuff no more. I make my videos and I go about my life. That's all I do. I got too many things to worry about. What's going on? These banks going cashless. You know, my head potentially coming off my neck because of the mark of the beast and the Antichrist come into power. I ain't got real concerns. I ain't got no concerns about some self-absorbed narcissist on YouTube that believes the world revolves around him.
What other questions do you have? No,
so
not
you
at all.
never met her in real life. You got into
No,
arguments
never
with
intended.
her on the internet, and then you felt the need to
She's such a
comment on
bitch.
her
She
life
really
because you
is.
thought you knew about her.
No, actually, you're putting words in my mouth. I never said that I knew her.
No, you knew her online.
When did I say that?
You said you
Yeah, I never said that I knew of her. I never said I knew her.
Oh, you never knew her. So you got into that. You made that video about her, but you didn't know her.
Yo, Drag, it's been a long time, dude, but I'm not the only person saying this stuff. I am not the only person. Trust me, I'm not the only person. So now Drag is saying he doesn't know her. Well, he doesn't know of her. He can't even get his line straight. Because if he don't know of her, then how can he know anything about her? You understand what I mean? I would love to have Drag come in the room and say, Dreamy, I know Shanny better than you. And then I'll just go find me a sound recording where you hear people laughing at him, or having Bill Cosby go, "That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life," or something like that. If he came in here and said something like that. I met Shanny on multiple occasions, sat down with her, ate with her, watched TV with her, watched Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. I forget the other movies we watched, but we watched some other stuff. But I find it absolutely hilarious that Drag is actually caught in these lies, and people still think this dude's God.
What does that big have to do with knowing her?
Unfortunately,
Oh, what?
his video went, so I'm gonna
Are you on the
speed up a little
school
bit.
Wi-Fi? Does the school
No,
know
actually,
you're
I'm on my
doing
own.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, they do.
Yeah,
Actually, they do.
sure. You're a real
Okay.
big shot going after a woman with mental illness.
Well, I have mental
really
illnesses
fucking
again, so
sad, and I
having
hope
mental
you feel sorry
illnesses
for
does
yourself.
not preclude
It
you from
does.
criticism. No, it does not.
You're
No.
a fucking hater. You're a troll.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical, Shanny is bipolar, and he is attacking somebody who's bipolar and taking advantage of someone who may have a potential mental illness. And isn't it ironic that he believes that you can't use that as an excuse for the things that you do? You don't know how bad I wish you was in this room right now, Drag. You don't know how bad I wish you was in this room, dude. Because you want to know why? Dude, I would, like, I wouldn't even try to own you. I would just squish you. I would just squish you with like 10 words, and that's it. Just go. Let's go. Just squish you. Like a little bug. This is why I say this dude is insecure. And by the way, if you believe this is the only video that I got with Drag acting like this, don't forget I met the dude. I have stuff that y'all don't think I got. And like I said, in the future, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you just how insecure Drag. Listen to me. Drag cannot deal with. Listen to me. How is it that this dude went to the military? I want y'all to think about this a minute. He went to the military. G.I. Joe, he's American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against G-Man, the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe! You know what I mean? He's going out there trying to fight me and everything and whatnot. Dude went to the military, claims I'm nothing, claims I'm homeless, claims I'm penniless, claims I ain't got none of this other stuff, claims I'm stupid, claims I'm not intelligent, but needs a army who needs a legion of channels to come after little old me, who can barely get 5 people watching him, coming after little old me. That's what I'm saying. This dude's story is not adding up, dude. If you really that tough, dude, call off the trolls and deal with me man to man. Let's talk about it. Listen to me. I don't like GP no more, but I'll give GP credit. I will give that man credit. Not only did GP meet me, right? But GP has challenged me on multiple occasions. GP, even though he acts like a sissy sometimes, he acts more manly than Drag. Because I know GP's serious about things he's saying. I know GP is. For that, I have to give him a little bit of respect. But Drag is all talk and no action. Without these other channels, who is Drag? He's nobody. Drag knows I will annihilate him. Name the topic, and he'll have to change his mind. He won't have any choice. That is why I did this little icon here with me holding that belt. And I do that for a reason, because Drag knows his role. He understands he's an entertainer and he's here to make you people laugh. You leave the serious arguments to me, and you be a fan and you follow me. That's what you do. Now, when you're ready to turn from your sins and when you're ready to get right with God, you start following Jesus Christ. But dude, before you talk about wanting to have an argument with me, dude, learn how to talk to a woman. Like I'm starting to think you're in an arranged marriage, dude. Like, honestly, there's no way on God's green earth you met Miss D talking like this. There is no way possible. Because if you did, I lost even more respect for her.
You're disgusting.
Thank you. Well, as someone with mental illness, you can't judge me. So I'm just gonna, apply this stupid fucking rule.
You're just terrible.
Oh, thank you.
You went after somebody and she reached out for you. She reached out to you asking for help, and you made a mockery of her.
That was like actually over a year apart from this.
So what? So then you want to go after her and say, hey, maybe she reached out because she needed help. And instead of being a friend and being a person to say, I can help you, you fucking shoved her face in shit and then made a mockery of her. Fuck you, dude. Get the hell out.
Oh, let's never mind the fact all the money that they gave Drag to. Let me tell you something. Drag received a lot of funds from see, I'm appreciative for what they did to me, for what they did for me. So if I see them hungry, and if I have the money on hand, I will feed them. And if they need something from me, and if I have it, I will help them. Because I can't get that out of my head. I'm just that kind of person. As a matter of fact, as much as I don't like Dave, what's his name? Dave Weiser. As much as I don't like him, David Anthony, whatever the heck his name is, because the guy changes his YouTube name all the time. As much as I don't like that dude, if I ever hear that dude's homeless, he ain't got no money, I will pay for that man to stay at a hotel or something like that. I will pay for him to go somewhere. I don't like Dave no more, but I will help him because I will not forget. I will not forget. That's just who I am as a person. You're gonna hate me for that? That's your problem. But truthfully, Trisha read right through his baloney. And a lot of you don't like that. A lot of you don't. Do you realize that I'm the only person really left on YouTube that talk about drag like this? I'm the only person left that even wastes their time on this dude. Think about that a minute. Besides me on YouTube, who is active and on here on an every other day basis or whatever. Who else is talking about this dude like this? That is how confident I am about the things that I say about this guy. Okay. Now, like I said, Drag wants me to come to his channel one day, and I got time. I will go on there. I will be prepared to be doc dropped. I will be prepared to be muted. I will be prepared to be put in the background. I will be prepared to be overtalked by 30 people or 100 people or 300 people, whatever the limit is on his Discord or whatever. I will be prepared for that. I will be prepared to be lied about with the rage quitting or whatever. I will be prepared for all of this stuff when I get ready to deal with this dude, because I know what I'm talking to and to whom I'm talking to. All right. But anyway, let's get back to her throwing that trash out of her room real quick.
Here, get the hell out of here.
See what a bitch she is?
No.
I cannot stand this woman. And she still, even if she looked at all these videos and saw how Shanny is, she will not admit she was wrong. She will still defend her just to prove she's right. Anyway, that's all I have time for, guys. I also have my story.
Now, a bit of everything I disagree with you. I believe that if Broke Nut knew how to talk to a woman, if he knew how to approach them, and he knew how to do an opening, a middle, and a closing, truthfully, Trisha would have listened to him. I don't think she would have agreed with him, but she would have listened to him. But the dude came in here acting like she was nothing and he was something because he was in school. You know, I can guarantee you his dean doesn't know this about him. I guarantee you his boss doesn't know this about him. I guarantee you there's a lot of people in his personal life that does not know this about him. Because if they did, he would be unemployed. And he knows it. All right. You cannot talk to people like that and expect to thrive in the United States of America. Eventually, you're going to get so high where there's only one direction you can go, and that is down. I said this about the Amazing Atheist years ago. I said, listen, dude, I said that, you know, we watch your ascension from nothing to somebody to watching your fall. And lo and behold, he's falling because he's nowhere near as entertaining as he used to be. Once you get up there, dude, you got to do things to make sure you stay there. You understand what I mean? And I don't think he understands those things. He really believes that you have achieved the greatest success in the whole world if you went to college. Tell me something. How many of you are aware that Bill Gates dropped out of college and became a billionaire? Like, could somebody go to his YouTube channel and tell him that this is the CEO, that this is either the former or the present CEO of Microsoft, who weaseled his way into getting part ownership of Apple. Give me a break. You don't need a college degree in order to be successful. What you need to be successful is a goal and accomplishing the goal. That makes you successful. You listen to me. For you, Drag, you went to college. You graduated college. Congratulations. You accomplished your goal. I'm trying to win a marathon. If I graduated college tomorrow, I am a failure. You want to know why? My goal is to run a marathon, not to graduate college. We all don't got the same goal. And when you mess up, dude, is that you put other people down when you believe that everybody wants to be you. First of all, dude, science for me is boring. It's boring. It is a major snore fest. Thank God for people like Bill Nye and who's some of these secular people. Even Aaron Ross got a little humor when he talks about science a little bit. But dude, I listen to you talk about it, and you are boring, dude. Just keeping it real. So anyway, that was the famous Truthfully Trisha video where this babe completely destroyed him. Not like I said, I was surprised that GP never got a hold of it and had his fun, because he would have got his laugh on monumentally back in the day when he had the Remember to Be Classy channel, you know, when he was doing the Gentleman Pioneer stuff. I'm just shocked he never saw that. I hope he sees this video and he do some digging so he can see what I'm talking about. Contact Truthfully Trisha or whatever. I'm gonna try. Can somebody tell me how I can donate to her? Because I want to give her, you know, let me see something this week. I know I ain't got no. You know what I'll do? I'll sell something. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make a donation to her if I can. I got some things around here I can sell, and then I'll give her a donation because, you know. But anyway, getting back to Shanny. Shanny ain't got no choice but to submit now. And Shanny, this is what I'm telling you to do. Watch your mouth on here when you're talking about me. It's that simple. Don't make me come over there in person. All right. And if your man makes a video, I'm going to tell him the same thing. Don't make me come over there in person. We saw how that went last time. All right. Try to remember that. Oh, and by the way, let me go to the comments and see what you guys are saying. Let me brace myself. And see what you guys are saying in the comment section. In the comments. Let's see something here. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. What's this one here? Throw nickels at her. G-Man wants Trisha. I'm saying G-Man really likes dudes, but he has seen a few up close. Let me see something here. Bill Nye, the non-science guy. Exactly. Hey, rebuke and reprove. We're actually going to do a watch party of the full video with Truthfully Trisha going off on drag if you want to join. Trying to get every Christian on YouTube to watch this because, like I said, this dude always talks about how everybody wants to be him. You know what I mean? And I would love to have you there. Beckel's already said he wants to be there. And we're going to look at some of Dragnet's all-time fails on YouTube. where he goes out there and he is attempting to be important because, you know, he's wearing a white jacket. Give me a break. He does it to make me mad. No, you don't, Drag. You do it because you're insecure, dude. G-Man, you got nothing. Well, actually, I do take public transportation. I don't have a driver's license. I've never had a driver's license. But you know what's something funny, though? I'll tell you something about me, Daniel, all right? Just so you'll know, because this actually doesn't make me mad here. I know a lot of people that don't have driver's license and take public transportation in their 50s. I have no problem with that. But what's interesting about me is I can apply for my driver's license and never, ever have to take a driver's test. You want to know why? My stolen identity on 2 different occasions in which the police department arrested one person for doing it. They arrested another person because we got all of these beautiful cameras out there where people are attempting to steal people's identities and whatnot. So twice my identity was stolen. You know what I mean? That's why I laugh when people say they got all this information about me. You ain't got nothing. Shut up. I'm boring. Let me see something here. College is hard, especially when you got to deal with a bachelor's. I'm not 100% sure. Is that the cuss word or is that the bachelor's? He didn't go to Yale do it. Well, first of all, I never said he went to Yale. And if you're implying that he went to an important school, doesn't make a difference. The point of the matter is, in college, you're supposed to be so educated where you have people skills. He doesn't have those. He doesn't know how to. I don't know. If you give me Dragnauct for about 2 weeks, I can teach him how to loosen up and how to have a personality on here and how to talk to people and be confident about it. I would need him for about 2 to 3 weeks. Get him to take some notes and everything because the dude lacks self-esteem. He just does. All right. So let me see what else you guys are saying here. Jules Hacker says he isn't going to let anybody in. He is scared. Why would I let you in here, Jules? You sent me pornography over Skype. You will never come in my stream unless you hide under another account. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. And one more thing, Jules, when I was inviting people in the room, you guys never clicked the link and wanted to come in. When you guys stop acting like that, maybe I'll change my mind. But that probably ain't going to happen because y'all wasted enough of it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, guys, here's Jules here. LOL, I'll hide every time because you are scared. Nobody's scared of you, Jules. As a matter of fact, Jules, I got a little video I want to dedicate to you, actually, in the future. I said pornography. You don't even know how to pronounce it. Look at this here, guys. Look at this. My goodness. Tell me I can't spell. You guys don't even know how to pronounce words. Wait a minute. Where's that coming at? P-Bahulu. Are you accepting people to talk? Are you accept? No, not tonight. Nope. I'm going to have an open room when we laugh at Drag. I'm going to come up with his greatest fails on YouTube. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to show everybody why I say that this dude's never schooled me in anything on here. There was only one time where Drag actually gave me some sound advice in person, and that was about it. He doesn't even remember it. He doesn't even remember it. Let me see. So I'm sure Shanny's going to respond, and when she does, I might respond back because there's gonna be no more galaxy rules. You ain't gonna be taking these shots at me, Shanny. I mean, don't get me wrong. I took my liberties at you too. I kind of deserved it. But don't think you're getting away with those kind of things no more. You better hope I don't hear about it. G-Man, you have memberships. No, I need 1,000 subscribers before I can do that. I don't know how to do that membership stuff. I can't even do super chats right now. So I gotta wait till I get 1,000 subs, and that may never happen on this channel. I got too many people who hate my guts that refuses to sub to this channel until I promote this channel on the other channel, which I would get 1,000 overnight if I ever did it. But like I could do a 3-hour stream over at the other channel and get my 1,000 subs without breaking a sweat. But no, I gotta wait till I get 1,000 subs before I can do any of that. Nope, I don't have membership on there. I don't have any of that. I don't know how to do none of that. I gotta get some people to teach me how to do that. Maybe if me and Miss Parker can stop fighting with each other long enough, I can get her to show me how to do it. That's probably never gonna happen though. I'm only being nice because she was nice to me. I bet you when I go to her YouTube channel, she probably went over there and badmouthed me to death over there since coming in here. So I don't know. You know what you need to get 1,000. Of course I do. But I'm not doing all of that stuff. I just make my videos and I'll get them organically and I'll get them whenever whenever I get them. You know what I mean? I got to get non-dragoons to watch this YouTube channel. Non-dragoons, people who don't follow drag and kissing his butt every 5 minutes. I got to get people in here with an opinion watching this YouTube channel. Too many people in here just following him. I got to find somebody who's got a different opinion than Broke Nut. Lubis comes in here pretending like he doesn't agree with everything that drag does. And like I say, you look at his comments, you look at how he conducts himself when he's in their live chats. Of course he agrees with everything he's listening to. Nadia's laughing right here. She goes, "Atheist, please teach me how to use technology." Whatever. Anyway, oh, if I want Rev to show me, he'll show me. They can be mad at me all they want. They'll show me. Oh, trust me. I know their weaknesses. They'll show me. I know how to get whatever. Please, get out of here. Anyway, here's the outro, guys. I'll see y'all next time with Christianity versus atheism. Next time on the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel.